Hello, peoples. Story time. So, I had a wild ass past with weed. For all my weed smokers, I know y'all gonna come for me. Y'all gonna be laughing. Y'all gonna be joking on me, but so what? I got something to tell y'all. Okay? So about a couple of years ago, I was talking to a bunch of girls. We were just talking about a whole bunch of shit, drinking, smoking, partying, and everything like that. And we was reminiscing in the past. Mind you, some of these girls is way younger than me. I think I was the oldest one in the group because I'm in my 30s. These girls are in their 20s. I have never had a best friend that was my age and older. So I was always friends with people that was younger than me, which I didn't mind because they kind of keep the excitement in my life going. And then they also keep me on my toes because me as a very low key, down to earth, laid back person, very quiet, don't do much to even show any excitement in my life, whatever. My version of excitement is like going out, whatever to like pool halls, bowling alleys, shit like that. You know the thing. And my version of also entertainment is watching movies and crime shows all day long. But that's neither here nor there. So these girls were sitting here smoking weed in the hallway, and we were sitting outside for like a good hour. So he's like, you know what? Let's just chill up in the hallway. And I was like, okay, I never smoke weed. I'm not a weed smoker. I'm a drinker and I'm a cigarette smoker. So I wanted to try smoking weed for the first time. And so I bought a bag. I bought a $10 bag, a dime bag, as they would say. And me and the girls, we were smoking. So altogether, me and two of the girls put in our dime bags together to make a blunt. And we made two blunts. And surprisingly, it did last it. So 30 minutes into smoking, this is when the funny part begins because I started getting a contact high. I had to sit on the floor because I was starting to feel it and I felt very lightheaded. I felt dizzy. Mind you, I am not a weed smoker, so yeah, this is funny. And one of the girls, April, she was looking at me and she was like, "Are you okay? I see you feeling good. You getting that contact high." You could see in my face I was really high. So I started laughing and we was giggling throughout the whole fucking day. Like seriously, I think we was together for like at least an hour and a half, and then we came back later on that day to talk. And well, I couldn't really stay long because I was so high that I nearly fucking passed out. So I was like, you know what? I just need to drink some water and sit down and relax because I wasn't feeling it. And then I keep forgetting that I have anxiety. So this shit triggered my anxiety so fucking much. But I was sitting here still laughing, and me and the girls were still laughing, and we were sitting here laughing at me for like a good 30 minutes because it was just funny. And you know how when you're very drunk and you high as hell and you feeling good, so everything is funny to you, even though some of the shit you say is not funny, but it's still funny because guess what? You're high and drunk. Yeah, that was us. And I was like, okay, it's time for me to go home. Y'all could take the rest of the blunt, whatever. I say, the shit is on me. I pay for it after all, so you can smoke it up. So I took about a good 6 to 7 pulls and I was already done. So I went back to the house and like 5 seconds into me being in the house, my ass passed the fuck out on the bed and my brother heard me. So he comes downstairs and this is when my brother was living with me at the time. And in my mind, I'm sitting here shaking. I'm like, okay, what's going on with me? This is kind of new. And I don't see nobody else having the same type of symptoms I'm having or even react to it the way I'm reacting to this weed. So I'm like, okay, they have high tolerance. I have low tolerance. Very clear on that shit. But this shit was really fucking funny. And then at the end of the day, my brother thought something was wrong with me. So he kind of called the ambulance and had me in the hospital. And yes, I was embarrassed to say the least. So the doctor was asking me what was going on, why did I pass out, what did I take, whatever. I was like, doctor, we all do respect, but this is nothing like you need to worry about. Everything is fine. I'm high. He was like, high on what? I said, I just smoked a blunt with two of the girls in my building hallway and we was knocked out by the end of that blunt. And the doctor looked at me, he started laughing. I was like, yeah, we all started laughing about this shit. So moral of the story is don't let nobody see you get high if they know you are not a weed smoker, because anything happens and they take it the wrong way, you'll be embarrassed because they will send you to the hospital knowing that you don't need to go to the hospital, you just need to sleep it off. And that was like the funniest story of the night. And I did tell a lot of people about this because I thought this shit was hilarious. And the same shit happened again. But the only thing is, I never went to the hospital. So I went to an old junior high school friend's house for the night. We was hanging out, drinking, smoking together, and we all were just sitting here talking about our problems, chilling, whatever. It's like 10 o'clock at night, and it was raining outside, so ain't no way I was going home. And I ended up spending the night at her house. I got so high for the second time that I ended up sleeping in her bed, and me and her ended up, sharing her bed. But we're best friends, so it's like it's nothing homo, whatever the case is, even though she knew I am a lesbian. But the night was kind of funny at the same time. We kind of had fun and it was lit, so everything was fine. Okay.